What is going on, guys? The new patch is live, and with it, Gabriel Somas and 3 more badass perks for us to try out. Made for this, Scavenger, and Troubleshooter. And with it, guys, I have got 5 brand new amazing builds for you guys to try out in Dead by Daylight. Let's hop into it. Ladies and gentlemen, the first build on our list today is the new perks build. And this build, where I'm going to be showing you a build with, well, 2 of the new perks, but also 2 perks that got changed that you may not have realized got reworked. So first of all, we're starting with Gabriel Somas, made for this perk, which will let us run 3% faster when we're injured, and if we heal someone while this perk is active. We'll get endurance for 10 seconds. So if we finish healing somebody and the killer's nearby, and we just heal them just in time, we'll have 10 seconds to take a hit, which means we won't go down, which honestly makes it to where even though we're injured, it's not really that big a deal if we heal someone first. So we're gonna actually want to be healing someone first. But also, this perk doesn't work if you're exhausted, but luckily we're not using any exhaustions with this build. We're using Deja Vu. It's gotten changed. It was already great before, but now it's even better. 6% extra repair speed instead of 5%, and the 3 generators closest to each other are revealed to you permanently. It's not only for 60 seconds now. Now it's permanently. So these gens will always be available to you. You'll always be able to do them 6% quicker. And you will always be able to prevent your team from getting 3 gen. That's the best part about this perk, is that if you're always doing the Deja Vu gens, 1, you do them quicker. 2, if you get those gens done, the last 3 gens will be spaced out pretty damn far apart that you won't have to worry about getting 3 gen. So all in all, a win-win, great perk that got changed. It was already good beforehand, guys, but now it's even better. Troubleshooter, which will let you, it'll activate when you're in chase. This will let you see the aura of the gen with the most progress on it, so you can avoid taking your team to that generator. I will apologize in advance. I played games with this perk and I already recorded this build, and I didn't realize it's only activated while in chase. I was expecting me to see the gen with the most progress the entire time. If you see that in the episode to come, pay no mind. Back to the video. The aura of the killer will be revealed to you for 6 seconds after you drop a pallet. This effect lingers for 10 seconds after you escape chase, so you'll still be able to see the gen with the most progress on it, but also you will be able to drop a pallet to see the killer's aura. I don't know if you'd ever want to do that, but you could. Fun perk overall, and a decent perk. Honestly, there's some things you can do when you drop in a pallet and chase. You can see the killer's aura, so you can actually win that little mind game battle for a few seconds if you're in one of those weird fake out loops. But honestly, good perk. And the point of this build anyways is to just try out the new perks and see how they go, how they roll. Flashbang. After 50% of a generator is done, we can make a flashbang. This hasn't changed. Flashbangs can be dropped to blind the killer when they're picking up a survivor. They can be dropped to make a loud noise notification. They can be dropped to try and distract the killer. But before, you could only hold a flashbang or an item, but now the perk has been changed, so you can actually take flashbang with you and you can take a med kit, and you'll be fine because you get to hold on to both items. That is freaking awesome, guys. So main reason I haven't been using flashbangs is because you have to drop your item to use them, but now you keep your item and you can keep your flashbang. It's incredible. Try this build out, guys. The new perks build. This is for all of you guys out there who just want to use the new perks and mess around. But let's hop into some more serious builds here. Build number 2, guys, is the Scavenger Build. This build is literally all about using the perk Scavenger. When you have an empty toolbox, this perk will activate. 5 great skill checks will equal 5 tokens. Once you get 5 tokens, you refill all the charges of your toolbox, but suffer a gen speed penalty of 50% for 30 seconds. The idea behind this is that they don't want you getting gens done too quickly, and they want you to do something else for 30 seconds because I guess they was a little busted in the PTB. But all in all, this perk is still solid. We're going to be bringing an Engineer's Toolbox with us. Lets us do gens 100% quicker for 16 charges. Wire spools add 12 charges. Scraps add 8 charges. Why are we using this over the Commodious Toolbox? Well, because this toolbox will burn out a lot quicker and give us the same amount of gen repair, which means we can get to work to getting our Scavenger and getting our toolbox back quicker. If you want to bring Commodious Toolbox, that's fine too, but we're going to use Engineers for the purposes of this video. We're also rocking Built to Last. Overkill? Maybe, but we will always have a toolbox for Sabos. We will always have a toolbox to do gens. We are literally never going to not have a toolbox. So this is another option you can do, guys. If you want to go into a locker with Built to Last, you can get your toolbox back 99% of the charges first time around, and then each time is 33% less. But this gives you another way to recycle your toolbox. So you can either get great skill checks, get your toolbox back, or you can Built to Last, get your toolbox back, or you can do great skill checks, get Scavenger back, and then go into locker and get your toolbox back again. you're always gonna have a toolbox. You're always gonna be able to sabotage hooks. You're always gonna be able to do gens quicker. And the last two perks go hand in hand with Scavenger, Hyper Focus. Hitting a great skill check will give you a token, up to 6. Each one will increases your chances of 1, getting skill checks, 2, increases the skill check speeds, but also the bonus you get for great skill checks increases by 30% per chain of hyper focus. And to get more value out of this, we're using stakeout, which every 15 seconds you're next to a killer will give you 1 token. When you have up to 4 tokens, that pretty much guarantees you 4 great skill checks. If you miss a great skill check and only get a good skill check, it'll be converted. And also you get a 1% extra bonus to the gen repair great skill check compared to the normal amount, which is insane. So stakeout, bonus repair speed for great skill checks, hyper focus, bonus repair speed for great skill checks. More great skill checks will equal more toolboxes, which will equal more gen speed. I think you see where this build is going. And when you do gens quicker, like with the toolbox, you actually get prompted for skill checks more often than you would normally. So a lot of good synergy in this build, and this build is going to make it incredibly easy for you to get gens done and do the objective and advance the game. And guys, it's kind of cracked. This is a cracked build. Try it out. You're going to love it. Let's hop into the next build. All right, guys, the third build on the list is the Wheel Make It build. And this build is for those of you who like to play the game a little bit risky and like to stay injured and don't mind staying injured. And honestly, these perks kind of make you want to be injured, as bad as that sounds. You never really want to be injured, but if you got to be injured, this is the build you want to have. First of all, made for this, we discussed it earlier. You run 3% quicker. You get the endurance stat effect if you heal someone. It doesn't work if you're exhausted, which is fine because we're bringing Iron Will. Makes our grunts of pains reduced by 75%. This is going to make it to where we're a lot more quiet when we're injured. This also doesn't work when we're exhausted, which is fine because we're not using an exhaustion perk anyways. So not only will we be running faster when we're injured, we'll also be quieter when we're injured, but we're also going to be 9% better than everybody else when we're injured because we're using resilience, 9% extra speed, repairing, saboing, healing, unhooking, vaulting, cleansing, whatever. So a lot of incentives, guys. When you're injured, you'll be quiet, you'll be running faster, you'll be doing gens quicker. But the best part about this is that once you get all the gens done, we're rocking adrenaline to give yourself a free heal at the end of the game. So this build really just incentivizes you to play the game. Healthy or not, if you're injured, you just do gens quicker. You have Iron Will to try and avoid the killer. We'll make it to last a little bit longer in chase. And then if you do get your gens done, then you get your free heal with adrenaline. This, however, will cause you to be exhausted, which will deactivate your perks, but it's not going to matter because you're fully healed anyways. So guys, the made for this build, give it a go. Bring yourself a flashlight, bring yourself a medkit, whatever you want. You could bring a medkit with this build too, guys, and just 99% your health. So that way, if the killer does come to you, you can just top yourself off real quick, and that way you'll last longer in chase. And actually, that wouldn't even be bad. Let's go ahead and do that. Wait, rock a medkit. I don't have any gel dressings. I'm lying. But if you have gel dressings, bring a medkit with you guys. All right, let's hop into that next build. But before that, smash that like button if you're enjoying this episode, guys. Push this video out there for more people. The likes really do help me out. Comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you made it this far, because guys, you made it this far. What are you doing? You like the content. I got 2 more builds for you. Come on, support your boy. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, build number 4 is the Troubleshooter build. Troubleshooter activates when you're in chase. You will see the generator with the most progress, and you will also see the aura of the killer every time you drop a pallet, which can help you mind game the killer when you're in chase. You can use this perk actually after you get out of chase because it lingers for 10 seconds. So you can drop a pallet and see where the killer's at. If he's coming for you, if he's going and doing something else, you can get intel from that. Why would you want to do that? Well, you probably wouldn't normally, but with this perk, it doesn't matter. Any means necessary. Pick up dropped pallets. You can use it. It takes 4 seconds to pick up a pallet. You will get a crap ton of blood points for picking up pallets, by the way, but also this kind of opens up the doorway for you to do some weird stuff with Troubleshooter. Like if you ever want to just drop the pallet to see the killer's aura, you can. And if any pallets drop, you see where they're at and you can pick them up. And this just gets you a lot more value with Troubleshooter, and it's a fun little thing you can do. And the whole point of this build is to have fun. The second thing about this perk is that you see the gen with the most progress on it. So we're using Quick Gambit. This will let us potentially see the gen with the most progress on it while we're in chase. And if it so happens to fall into place, we can loop the killer around that gen to give the survivors working on it a 8% extra repair speed bonus. So essentially they'll be able to get the gen done quicker. So all in all, not bad perks to synergize with Troubleshooter. And then the last perk is Life, because why not bring an exhaustion perk that benefits from us dropping pallets and vaulting windows. This will give us an extra boost to our running speed for 3 seconds. And it also just synergizes so well with a lot of our perks. We can do a lot of weird things. We can drop a pallet, we can use life to run away, we can come back, pick up the pallet. Cheeky little build, and actually a pretty fun build, guys. Pretty fun build. I had a lot of fun recording this episode. And also, by the way, subscribe and hit that bell notification if you haven't already heard. There will be individual episodes for all of these builds dropping on the channel. I repeat, there will be individual episodes for each of these builds dropping on the channel in future days, so you're not going to want to miss them, guys. Hop in to build number 5. All right, guys, build number 5. We got another made for this build. Made for this, we've discussed what this perk does, but this is where the perk gets fun. This is the running man build. This is for those of you who just want to run really fast and just want that speed bonus. You're just all about that haste status effect. Because we're using made for this, we're also using power of 2. New perk that came out last patch. Haven't really seen much of it used, but it's a decent perk. Whenever you heal another survivor, you will move 5% faster along as well as that other survivor, as long as they'll stay within 12 meters of each other. So you heal someone, you'll get made for this. You'll have endurance for 10 seconds. Could be good, could be not, whatever. But whenever you heal anybody, you'll just get 5% extra speed regardless. So if you're fully healed, you heal someone, you get 5% extra speed. You get injured, you lose this perk, but then you're still at 3%. This can result in some pretty long chases, guys. Killers won't expect this movement speed, but we're taking it up even one more level with hope. When the exit gates are powered, you get 7% extra haste status effect bonus on top of everything else. I haven't seen anything that says that these don't stack. So 7% plus 3%, 10% extra speed, guys. Kind of ridiculous. And if you have 15% with power of 2, that's just insane. Killers are gonna have a very hard time catching you. And I have not seen anything that says that these haste effects do not stack. So guys, comment down below if you have any intel, but this is a sick running man build. Last perk has proved thyself because when you use power of 2, you're incentivized to want to stay next to the teammate you just healed, so you get your haste speed bonus. So why not team up together and just do gens that much quicker? Makes sense to me. Guys, I would conclude this episode here, but I've got one more bonus build for you guys since you guys stay till the very end. And if you're a fan of the channel, this will be as no surprise to you, but the bonus build is the brand new Giga Chad No Mither build, guys. That's right, no mither. I'm recommending a no mither build. This build is not for the faint of heart. This build is not for beginners. This is a build for people who want a challenge and for people who want to have a good time and people who just want to have fun. So guys, no mither. If you don't already know, this causes you to be broken for the entire trial, meaning it only takes one hit to down you. The payoff, though, is that your grunts of pains are reduced by 75%. You don't leave any pools of blood, so you can't be tracked by blood. And you can recover from the dying state 25% faster, as many times as you want during a trial. So if you ever get left slugged, you're pretty much guaranteed to get up because we're bringing no mither with tenacity because we are the only 10 I see when we're slugged. And in the dying state, we can crawl 50% faster, but also our grunts of pains will be reduced by 75%. This stacks with no mither, guys. This would make us essentially silent when we're on the ground. We're not leaving blood because of no mither, and we'll be able to crawl and heal at the same time. This, guys, this is a staple for no mither. If the killer ever messes up and leaves you slugged, or if the killer's carrying somebody to a hook and you body block and get slugged on purpose, because of tenacity, you are very likely to actually get away. This is actually a really fun build to use. But now the trade-off. Why would we want to play broken and injured for the whole trial? Well, these next two perks, guys. Resilience, because we're 9% better than everybody else, guys. We will do everything 9% quicker. Vaulting, repairing, saboing, healing, unhooking, cleansing, totems, exit gates, whatever. For the whole trial, we'll be doing everything 9% quicker, which will save us a lot of time and kind of make up for the fact that we only have one life to begin with. And then the last perk, guys, it used to be Dead Hard, but Dead Hard got nerfed. But what perk is it now? Well, you named it. Made for this. We'll be running faster all trial. We'll be running faster all trial. We have the option of getting that endurance status effect if we heal somebody. And we'll be doing everything 9% quicker. So we run quicker, we do everything quicker. We only have one hit, but we can get up as many times as possible. Interesting trade-off. If some killers are smart and they slug you right away and they hook you right away, not much you can do about it, but hopefully you have a pretty damn good chase because you have that extra movement speed and you also have that extra vaulting speed. So all in all, the trade-off is you're harder to catch, you get up as many times as you want, and this is a really freaking fun build, dudes. Like, oh my god, try it out. You're gonna have a badass time, guarantee it. But anyways, guys, that'll conclude this episode. My top 5 survivor builds for Gabriel Somas' new perks. Try them out for yourselves. Have a lot of fun. That's what this game's about. Have fun. And if you enjoyed this content, dude, smash that like button, guys. Leave some comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. Put me out there for the algorithm. Let's get DVD builds on the map. We're 3,000 subscribers strong, but I ain't stopping there. We're going all the way to the top. I love you guys. And also, don't forget, those episodes for each individual build will be dropping soon in the coming days to weeks. I look forward to them. I look forward to sharing them with you. There's some pretty good ones there. And anyways, that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Bye.